Hello and welcome on Watches TV, and it's been quite a while since we had a little birthday celebration here. So yes, we are finally back with a new unboxing video and quite an original one, and I sincerely hope we'll do many of those in the near future. Always enjoyable. So I guess you can easily imagine what's inside this beautifully wrapped up present. I mean, you just need to read the title of the video, right? But nonetheless, let's go back to some proper unwrapping tradition. Off we go. So first the box, and let's just take the lid off. And now you will find an originally shaped last stage rocket inspired case, and well, let's take it out. Okay, looks like a little bullet if you want to, but I mean, you choose. So let's now unscrew the transparent top, and yes, well, here you have it. Quite an odd looking machine, and you guys know we're definitely more into mechanical watches, but this machine is worth a mention. This is the Gelfman IN16 Nixie Tube watch. Many years ago, I discovered that what were Nixie tubes, thanks to some amazing art pieces seen here in Geneva at the Mad Gallery. Those clocks slash sculptures were the works of a German artist called Frank Buchwald, and I must admit that I totally fell in love with them. Not only was the design super cool, but even cooler was to see how time was displayed thanks to these tubes, kind of the ancestor of digital displays as we know them today. And a few days back, here in Geneva, during the Geneva Watch Days, we got to see the crazy piece presented by Uhrwerk, also using Nixie tubes for their only watch collaboration. This massive version of a Nixie tube clock was really impressive, and it was really totally mesmerizing to look at these flipping numbers. But all these great pieces come with a certain size, not to mention weight. So when I got the opportunity to get my hands on a Nixie clock that you could actually wear on your wrist, well, I definitely had to go for it, and we will now talk about what I have here in front of me. Okay, also comes at a certain size, but not that many options to make it so smaller. So first I will take it outside the box and leave it just here. You unscrew the back of the case and you will find a charging cable, USB charging cable, as well as the QR code that will lead you to the app to install on your computer to set up the watch and play with some of the settings, but I will come back on this later. All right, so let's talk more about the piece itself. As I mentioned, the size is quite large and may feel a little bit like having a fridge on your wrist, but it's definitely the most original fridge you can find. So, but to be honest, and in terms of width, we're talking 46 millimeter, and we've definitely seen larger pieces, so not that crazy, but it's the height of the watch that makes it feel bigger than what it actually is. The case is made out of stainless steel. On the side, you have a reminder of the name of the Nixie tube used, and on the other side, you have the serial number, as this watch is limited to 999 pieces. Well, as you can see, not much is going on because the watch remains in some kind of idle position to preserve battery life. So let's fire it up, and you simply have to press this button between the two tubes to activate it. Press it once and you will see the time. First hours are displayed, then followed by minutes. Press it twice and the date will be displayed, date first, followed by the month. Press it 3 times and you will see the remaining percentage of power left in your piece. But if you don't want to press the button, the watch holds a special function thanks to an accelerometer, and by shaking it a little bit, well, the time information will automatically be displayed. So definitely a very cool way of showing time thanks to these portable Nixie tubes, which were built in the Soviet era, as you can see on the back of the case. But it comes with quite a few setting options, and to do so you simply have to use the app Develop to control it. First you have this cable, and it's magnetically held in place, and you don't have to find a precise position. It just sticks to it, and naturally this will also allow it to recharge the lithium-ion battery. And this actually looks good with this red light showing when it's on charge before turning to green once fully charged. So let's quickly go over some of these setting options, and everything is very intuitive. On the first panel, you have quite an important indication of the amount of time the tubes have been used, as they have a lifespan expectancy of 1,000 hours. On the second panel, well, that concerns battery information. The third panel is probably the most essential one and concerns indication options such as the intensity of the tube's light, which you can set yourself. The brighter, obviously, the more battery it will use, and I suggest having it on full on if you want to properly see the numbers in broad daylight. And then you have a backlight option, meaning that on top of the orange colors of the displayed numbers, you can choose between many colors that will glow around them. Pretty cool. You can also choose how long you want the desired information to remain lit, and it ranges between half a second up to 4 seconds. And the last option is quite a cool one too, as you can choose between the standard way of displaying the numbers when you press the central button, or have this kind of fast rotating, random looking appearance. And well, personally, I prefer this one. On the fourth panel concerns times and date information, and you can either have these synced automatically, or you can choose to manually input this information. I mean, it's up to you. On the fifth panel, well, this one lets you choose the order of the buttons function, and you can also use the schedule switch on function to have your watch automatically display the time on a predetermined interval, every 5 minutes, every 10 minutes, and so forth. Okay, you have a few other options, but as you can see, I mean, it's super easy to use and very intuitive. I mean, all in all, definitely a very original time machine, and it's quite bold to wear. I doubt you get unnoticed with this one. And as I mentioned previously, I mean, this Gelfman watch is limited to 999 pieces, and based on some production constraint, only a few are coming out each month. So well, this is it for this new unboxing series. I hope you enjoyed this, and well, till next time, you know the drill. Viva watchmaking! Even if it's not mechanical. Yeah, still a cool piece.